And we are back, ready for the second half kickoff. John, it was an interesting first half.
Good defensive battle. Big stop by St. Clair on the last drive for Grosse Pte North. Now St. Clair has the kickoff to start the second half.
Here we go. Marco boots it. Bounces deep. What a bounce for the Saints. Inside the 5-yard line, brought back out. Across the 15, where Grosse Pte will take over, 1st and 10.
Good field position here for St. Clair, Bob. They're managed to get an excellent kick, and it's pinned Grosse Pte back all the way on the 15-yard line.
Which is better than where they started before.
Yeah, exactly right.
All right, here we go. Back to live action. Bjornson, a quarterback. Calls the signals. Hands off to Greer, up the middle. Keeps his feet moving. Out over the 20. They pick up about 5 yards or so. Bring up 2nd down.
Again, doesn't look like much, Bob, but that play was a positive offensive play, and Grosse Pte now didn't mark it quite as far, but still 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 from the 20. You can pick up 4 or 5 yards on every play. You're going the right direction.
Do the math. Exactly.
Here's the snap again. Greer trying to bring it out left side. Gets it outside. It's outside 30, 35. Still on his feet. Breaks some tackles. Finally dragged down just shy of the 40. 1st down. First down for Grosse Pte. From the 40-yard line.
This guy's just a very good running back. He's
here you go.
Cut through the line here. Good balance there. Stays on his feet. Knocked down finally by number 23. That's Noah Gabriel.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 40. Back to live action. Bjornson calls the signals. First man through this time is Jared Jordan. Picks up a couple yards.
Fleury again with the good play. And number 3, Drew Fleury's had a very, very good game here in the middle for St. Clair. Drew's a 5'11", 200-pound senior, and he's had himself a very good game here in his last game for St. Clair.
Going to be a gain of 1, they're going to call it, so 2nd down and 9 from the 41-yard line. Greer breaks the hole, still on his feet. Keeps in bounds and finally knocked out there by Buddy Broski. But not until he got to the 1st down. You can see a replay here. Looks, he bounces off the side.
The play is designed at the middle, but he has very good sense and vision, and he just finds the crease and uses his speed to bounce it to the outside, and keeps on coming up with 15, 20 yards.
Yeah, excellent. 1st down from the St. Clair 40. Hunter wide to the left. High backfield. Pitch to Greer. He's going left. Stiff arm there. Oh, nice play there by Jake Ambrose.
Jake Ambrose had a hold of his arm and used that to lever him to the ground. That was a very, very good defensive play there.
Jake says, "You're going to try and stiff arm me? I'll just break your arm." Loss of a yard. Call it 2nd and 11 from the St. Clair 41-yard line. After the great play by Jake Ambrose. Jake's only a junior, so he'll be back next year. Oh,
I think we're going to have motion procedure against number 44 from Grosse Pte North.
Ryan Mazzola jumped. Going to back him up 5. Still second down. I'm going to call it 16 for a first now. Nice halftime show, John, by the band. Not sure I understood it all, but and they got the drummers out there banging on garbage cans, so I didn't get to clean up afterwards, I guess.
I heard they got a very good rating, though.
They did, first division.
Once again for St. Clair.
A lot of hard work goes into that.
All right, so we got two receivers coming to the near side here, guarded by Broski and Jansen. See if they come this way.
Back to pass. He's going to be dragged down there by Drew Fleury once again. Back in Grosse Pte territory.
Absolutely. Great play again by Fleury.
You have to give him the game ball. Player of the game. You see Drew just
came right past the center and the quarterback did not receive a lot of help from his running back. Who was supposed to be protecting him, and Fleury just took him down very quickly.
I think Drew just scares him.
All I can say is Drew Fleury's had a terrific football game tonight. That's at least 2 sacks and I think 2 other tackles for losses and a fumble recovery.
Yep.
That's a pretty full night.
So third down. I'm going to call it 21 to go for a first. Got to get down to the 30-yard line of St. Clair.
And they got trips our way this time with Greer in the middle. And they've thrown flat passes to him, but this time he's going deep.
Bjornsson airs it out.
Oh, really good throw right there. Really, really good throw.
Touchdown. Ishmael Mustafa once again.
Well, just to recreate that play, mentioned they did trips to the near side of the field, and obviously the Saints focused there, and then they went the opposite side, and they had a one-on-one, and number 44, Mazzola, took it in, and that was a really, really nice pass by Bjornsson. Give him credit. That ball was on the money. Good spiral, and took it in stride and took it into the end zone.
Oh, you have Brophy in to try the extra point. Richardson doing the hold. Good snap, good place down. The ball is up, right down the middle. So, with 8:01 to go here in the third quarter, Grosse Pte goes again on top, 14-0. You're watching high school football action game of the week here on CTV.
Charlie, tell Vardaman to keep his head up and look for the ball. He ran past it last time.
That was an 85-yard drive as Grosse Pte took the ball on about the 15-yard line, and that play there was a big one. Saints actually had Grosse Pte North backed up with the penalty and the loss, and just a great play on third down to go about 55 yards for the TD.
So Brophy will kick it off from his own 40. Back to receive the kick are Jansen and Davidson. They've got Ambrose, Winston, and Broski. The up men. About the 28-yard line where Jansen and Davidson are back on their own 10. Here's the kick. A little short one, going to bounce. Picked up there by Jansen. Nice return by Ian Jansen out over the 35-yard line, about the 37, where the Saints will take over 1st and 10 here in the third quarter.
Saints need to put something on the board here. Stay in contact. Grosse Pte's come out and scored, and we had heard that Grosse Pte was primarily a running team, but they've scored on 2 big passing plays this evening, and taking advantage of a couple really nice throws by Bjorn Bjornsson.
All right, Saints ball. Augusta calling the signals. Gives it. He kept it himself and probably wish he hadn't. Jackson's got his knee. He's holding on to his knee. Can't move there. Can't get up. We'll stop the clock here.
It's number 36, Mitch Jackson. Saints are already missing much of their normal backfield. Riley Gleason hurt his hand in the first half, and you can see he's in street clothes on the sideline. And number 33, Cameron Williams, is also not playing tonight. So injury is starting to take a toll on the Saints backfield.
I don't know if we have a replay of that or not. We can see what happened. Oh.
It looked to me he got bent back the wrong way, and no, don't want to speculate, but
Well, he's flat on his back. We're waiting here. So you got the coach of the new Port Huron hockey team coming in?
on Tuesday, yes, we're going to talk to the new pro team up in Port Huron. Looking forward to that. I think they're going to bring a couple of their players down. Get an idea of what they look for the season from up there in Port Huron.
Must be getting close to starting, eh?
I would think so, yeah. All right, so
Well, Mitch is up on his own 2 feet now, but they're going to have to help him off the field. He's keeping no pressure on that right leg, so he could be done for the night.
and again, Jackson plays significantly not just in the backfield but also on linebacker. So Saints are getting a little thin here as we go into the second half. Jackson's played very well for St. Clair this year.
All right, Drew Fleury is going to take over back there for the running back for the Saints. Back to pass, Augusta. Throws it out there. Almost picked off. In and out of the hands of the defender.
I think that was tipped at, yes, I think that was tipped at the line, Bob. And let's just see here.
Yep, right there.
Number 77 got it.
So it'll be 3rd down and 9.
Schneider got that for Grosse Pte North, and kind of throws off the trajectory if you're trying to catch a football like that after it's been tipped. Not easy to do.
It kind of fooled Joe Alexander, too.
Yeah. 3rd and 9. Saints might need to pass a little bit more because we're down to people who don't normally play. We got Drew Fleury, who's had a great game as a defensive tackle, now playing fullback. Not a mix you normally see.
Nope. Augusta back to pass. Out of the pocket. Throws it out there.
There's no receiver there.
Incomplete. It'll be a 4th down.
He was outside the tackle box, so even though there wasn't anybody over there, he could throw it away. But
so it's 4th down and 9 from the 40. Check that, the 37-yard line.
So Saints going to have to punt the ball away. Really putting a lot of pressure on the defense here to try to hold off Grosse Pte.
Back to kick for the Saints is Ian Jansen. A new rule for Ian.
That was a legal procedure there.
Somebody jumped. Back about 5. And line up again.
Saints going to need a spark. They're going to need somebody to make a big play on defense here. You can see this game getting out of hand if Saints don't stop them here, and somebody needs to bring a spark to it.
Checking out Mitch Jackson on the sideline here. Looks like his knee. Doc's checking it. All right, here we go. Good snap this time. Jansen gets kick away.
Did that hit a North player on the way down?
It looked like it might have.
That could be the break we're looking for. St. Clair football is.
That's it. Saints ball.
Reminiscent of the Lions last Sunday.
Yeah, let's check this out. Maybe we can see how it happened over there. It was a wobbly kick. Hit the lineman over there.
Kind of caught it at the end, but I think it might have hit a Grosse Pte North player who was engaged blocking. And, of course, they can't see.
No.
And the ball just hit there and caromed into the player. And St. Clair football.
New life for the Saints. The ball's at the 49-yard line of Grosse Pte. Just over the border. Augusta and Nicole signals. Two receivers wide to the right. Parslow goes in motion. Back to pass.
Oh, he's open.
Wide open. Oh, and another hands of Ben Davidson. Bounced right off his shoulder, looked like. You check this replay out, you can see he was wide open.
They call this a seam route, run right down the middle between the safeties, and that pass was there. Ben will tell you he should have caught that. That's a good throw by Augusta that time. Great route. He was open.
Second down and 10. Pitch to Parslow. Picked up a yard. Be a third down and 9 from the 48.
You see more and more of our kids going both ways here as we've lost a couple of key players to injuries. And Cameron Parslow, who's had a nice game also defensively, is joining Drew Fleury as two defensive players now starting in the backfield.
Back to pass, Augusta, straight drop. Throws it out there, 10 for Davidson. Oh! He turned the wrong way. He's calling for a flag. He's not going to get it. You better watch him. See this replay. Ben had turned the other way. He might have had it. He's trying to blame the defender.
Nope. They were a little bit tangled up, but it looks like pretty good no call there. Tell you, Count Augusta's thrown some nice passes here the second half.
Yes, he has.
And that's one of the progressions you see. He's now played almost all year as a starting quarterback as a sophomore. And, you know, next year, Saints are going to have a lot of good returning skill players. They are going to have to replace their entire offensive line, and that's never easy to do.
Fake.
Oh, he's got some room
He's got
here.
it.
He's got some room.
First down, Ian Jansen. Nice play. Good call. Gutsy call, but you got to do something. Here's a replay of this.
So watch this. They motioned number 4 Winston out of the way and then led with Davidson, I think, there with a good block. And Ian really put his head down and went hard for that first down marker. That was a great play.
Made the PA announcer happy down the way there. Grandpa. Got to give credit to our spotter here tonight. Who's this guy? Do you know this guy?
Yeah, we got a Boulard in the booth.
All right. Augusta back to pass.
It's open again.
Oh, just beyond him. Just beyond reach of Ben Davidson.
Watch this now. They're lining Davidson, who's probably the best receiver, inside, and it's fooling Grosse Pte because they're not covering him with a cornerback. They're having to try to cover him with safety. And those safeties are moving up, and Ben's past them before they have time to react. That's a clever play design right there.
Second down and 10 after the incompletion. Ball's at the 37-yard line of Grosse Pte. Clock is stopped. 6:18 to go here in the third. Saints trailing 14-0.
Saints opening up here. They're trying some things we haven't seen them do much of this year, and trying to do some new things.
With some different people. Screen over here to Davidson. Oh, he's going to be corralled on, knocked down, lost a couple yards in the play.
That's a good play by number 8 from Grosse Pte North. Tristan Richardson. He really recognized that play quickly, Bob. That's what you have to do with a screen. You get in there, penetrate beyond where the blockers are, and Richardson got very close to Davidson as he caught the ball, and Davidson really didn't have any room to move.
Well, the kind of clue there was Davidson lined up as a wing back, and he just kind of stepped back and didn't run out. That should be a good indication right there.
All right, 3rd and 11.
After the loss. Here we go. Rolling right. Throws it out there. Incomplete from Ben Davison. He's just crying over there. There's the flag. There's the flag. There's the flag. It's going to be
late flag on the play, but they made the call, and it does look like the guy had his hand on his back there.
Markel Butler on the call over there. First down, St. Clair.
And if you've watched a lot of football, the defensive back can make a play on the ball, but he can't impede the offensive player. And that time, it looked like he had his hand on the back, and the referee saw it, and they made the call.
Going to put the ball inside the 25 to the 28. Check that, the 23-yard line.
So first down for St. Clair.
Pass interference.
First and 10. Davison goes wide to the right, so one with Marino in the slot. High for me. Full house back. No, check that out.
Half house.
Half house. Missed a guy there. That was Fleury, the ball carrier.
Drew Fleury playing fullback here.
He got a couple yards.
And you want to keep him honest a little bit. Don't let every play be an obvious pass.
Ball's at the 20-yard line. Gain of 3. Second down and 7.
About 5 minutes left here, third quarter. Saints would like to get something on the board here while they're still going in this direction. Davidson wide.
Augusta checking the signals here. Pitch it back. Parslow inside the 20, about the 17-yard line. Pick up another 3 yards.
And I know we're starting to sound like the Drew Fleury fan club, but good block by the converted defensive tackle playing fullback there as he really knocked the linebacker backwards.
Third down and about 4 to go for a first. Ball's at the 17-yard line of Grosse Pte. Clock is moving with 4:15 to go. Davison wide right. Gives to Parslow up the middle.
Oh, good run.
Nice job by Cameron.
First down for St. Clair.
He marked about the 11-yard line. 11-yard line, that's it. First and 10. They can get a first down without having to score here. But they like to score and get it over with. I see Mitch Jackson sitting up on the table down here now. Looks like he has a little bit of ice down here on his ankle. Maybe it wasn't the knee after all. Drew Fleury up the middle. Fights his way through close to the 5-yard line.
And the Saints really playing in one of their strengths all year. That's been their veteran offensive line.
We'll check this out on the replay.
This is not a complicated play. It's a fullback dive, and good blocking by 77 Rutledge, number 65 Tyler Yonich, and knocked the Grosse Pte North players backwards.
Parslow once again fights his way forward, picks up another couple yards. Third down, from about a yard to go for a first from the 2-yard line. This is a important drive here for the Saints.
Yeah, Saints need to score here. If they do that, they're right back in the ball game, and then got a whole quarter to try to get that tying score. But get this one first.
Parslow looks like he's in. No, it's going to be just short. Just short. He got a first down, though.
First down.
First and goal. You see the replay here. Cameron is
just a little bit short. The ball was in his left arm instead of his right arm. If it had been in his right arm, it would have been a score. But good hard run and good blocking up front again by the Saints.
All right, let's see what the play is here. Clock is moving, 2:23 to go. Lots of time. Augusta under center. Keeps it. Dives over the line. Looks like he was in. He's in. Touchdown. Colin Augusta.
That was just a good, hard drive, keyed by the St. Clair offensive line as they just created a push against Grosse Pte, and Colin just dived over on a quarterback sneak a la Tom Brady. From about the 1 foot line.
So you're saying the ball was deflated?
No, I'm saying he got in.
Oh,
Tom
okay.
Brady always gets into the end zone on those plays.
It's in the rule book, isn't it? Brady gets in.
Yep. So let's see if the Saints are going to
They're going to go for
go for two here. No, I think they're going to kick. Yep.
Kick it. Parslow do the kicking. Grosse Pte wants to call a timeout. Looks like nope, they're not going to do it.
So Cameron lines up.
Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up. Right down the middle. And it's good. So with 2:14 remaining here in the third quarter, St. Clair gets on the board and Grosse Pte leads 14-7. You're watching high school football action, game of the week on CTV.
What you had to like there, Bob, is the last 5 or 6 plays. That was just the St. Clair offensive line firing out against Grosse Pte, creating space, and running backs took advantage of it and pushed it into the end zone. And give some credit here, both to the players and the coaches. Lost a couple key players, but excellent drive that time in a place we had to have one. So,
The
great job.
Have stepped up and scored. Great job.
Now, just over 2 minutes left here in the third quarter. I would expect Saints want to play this one straight. I don't think you'll see an onside kick or anything, and get it down, try to pin Grosse Pte North down like we did the last time.
Josh Markle's got it teed up here at the 40. Temperature's dropping a little bit. Coach Shaw's getting cold. There's a kick, short one. Going to bounce down there. Fielded about the 20-yard line by 28. Going to try and go to the left side.
He's got some room.
Got some blockers in front of him. Finally dragged down at the 40-yard line. He went east and west before he went north and south. So Grosse Pte will take over, 40-yard line, 1st and 10.
That was Trent LaCroix with the return.
2:03 to go here in the third.
All right, Saints would love a stop here. Get the ball back. Get a chance to drive it down the field again.
Greer, the ball carrier, hit the line of scrimmage. Still fought his way forward. Got a flag on the play. Motion against Grosse Pte.
I think that was Fleury with the tackle.
Greer, the ball carrier. Flag on the play.
Well, whoever makes the tackle for the Saints, we're still going to give it to Fleury anyway.
Yeah, that's right.
It's his game.
Illegal shift.
Back him up 5 yards, but still 1st down. 1st and 15. Need to get out near the midfield stripe for a 1st down.
A little more excitement on the Saints sideline now that they scored, and looking forward to a good defensive stand right here.
New energy in the sideline.
2 receivers to the near side.
Little shotgun. Hands it off to Greer. Gets back almost to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10.
Number 23, Gabriel. Did a nice job there of tackling Greer.
Bjornsson seems to be coming back okay. He's not limping anymore. Or any less either. Maybe he was there.
They're not asking him to run much, so
No.
he's primarily there to hand the ball off to Greer and also to throw the ball.
There's Greer the carry this time. 1st down into Saints territory. Off the 44-yard line. Nice job by Latoris Greer.
Good tackle by Brendan Marino, but unfortunately about 15 yards downfield. So
You can
look
see
at the
how he
replay.
gets the handoff here. Shotgun.
And he just beats the linebackers to the outside, which is essentially what he's doing. He's quick enough that, you know, normally against a regular back, your linebacks would be able to fill in there and catch him. But this guy runs fast enough that they just aren't catching him from the inside.
I could see him lining up in a wildcat and just taking the snap. Bjornsson gives it back to Greer, left side this time. Gets it outside. Attack on the far side, tackled by Brennan Marino.
2 good tackles in a row by Marino, but again, unfortunately, 7 yards downfield.
Second down and 3. Check that, yeah, second down and 3 from the 37-yard line of St. Clair.
And what Greer seemed to do is he'll take that little pitch, you know, kind of glide out there, looks for his openings, and either take it up inside if he sees people overreact and go too far wide, or he'll go wide if they fill in the inside. So he's got good vision.
Shotgun, once again, Greer, first down. Down to the 31-yard line. That play works really well.
Yeah.
Clock restarts. 10 seconds to go here in the third quarter. We're going to step away for a word from one of our sponsors coming right up here at the break. Give the truck a heads up down there, and that's it for the third quarter. So your score, Grosse Pte 14, St. Clair 7. You're watching high school football action, game of the week here on CTV.
For that just right pre-owned vehicle that makes a short drive to St. Clair Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, check out our huge selection of certified and one-owner vehicles that fit every budget.
Buy a loaded Jeep Patriot for just $69 a month. Or choose a like-new Dodge Journey for just $99 a month. Even a 2010 Kia
So for easy financing, low monthly payments, make the short drive I-94 exit 257, St. Clair, we care.
St. Clair Chrysler Jeep and Dodge.
Rotary Exchange student, Valendia.
All right, back to live action here in the fourth quarter. Ball ready to start.
Right ahead.
Coach Shaw introducing some guests here tonight from the Rotary Club. I didn't catch all of what he said. Canada, was it?
I think it said Ontario, yes.
So they're probably confused with a narrower field and no center line down the middle. I wonder what's this 4-down stuff. All right. Munson back on the center. Gives to Greer, right side. Right inside the 25 on the 24-yard line. Pick up about 7 on the play.
It's been their typical first down play. Just get 6, 7, 8 yards that first down play. Gives it lots of options
It does.
for the remaining downs.
Marked at the 25-yard line. Second down and 4, as Billy D says on the clock. We would be remiss if we didn't mention Coach Nesbitt in his normal attire of shorts. Tough guy. I'm cold watching him. Shotgun, back to pass. Oh, check that as Greer, ball carrier, first down. Had me fooled. And down to the 15-yard line. After the first down. So they mark it. Going to mark it at the 16-yard line. Hey, did you get that pizza down there tonight, John?
Absolutely.
Good old Jets pizza comes through every time.
Have to feed your announcers.
We got all kinds of gourmet food around here. Jets pizza and hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Stand. They take care of us. 1st and 10 from the 16.
They're in a 5. They're in a 5.
Bjornsson, first man through is Jordan. He's going to be wrapped up and brought down by who? Drew Fleury.
That fullback dive hasn't worked very often, and Fleury did a great job there, laying off the back blocker.
Well, now there's 2 redheads behind us. Wow. These are bodyguards.
That's right.
Loss of a yard, 2nd down and 11 to go. I was scared there first. No, I'm not. These guys got us. Someday they'll be out there. Hey, Grandpa? Bjornsson calling the signals up in her center. Gives to Greer. Tries to go right. Got a flag on the play.
Might be
Flag on the play. Rear the
hard
ball
to tell.
carrier.
See what they indicate here. Holding Grosse Pte North.
Against the Norseman.
And mark
Big
'em
call
off.
for the Saints again.
Back them up 10. Back to the 25-yard line. Just inside it.
Still second down,
Still second
but
down.
now second and about 18. Grosse Pte North will call timeout.
Grosse Pte.
4th quarter's underway. The first time out of the 2nd half. Well, John, when's basketball season start?
Well, basketball season will start here. Actually, biddy ball, the tradition that Coach Fred Shaw to our left here started years and years ago, will start in a couple weeks, and the high school and middle school and so on kids will start probably practicing in the next couple weeks as well. They'll start, I think, in December. Got a couple of big things going up. I know Coach Dave Klutz for the tennis team, again, went to the state tournament, did very well for St. Clair, as they always do. I think they finished either 7th or 9th in the state. Excellent swimming team. They were on our show a couple weeks ago. Coach Ken Siggett's got an extremely strong women's or girls swim team this year. And of course, our soccer team's in play tonight. Don't know, they were behind, I think, after the first half, but
That's what
haven't
we heard,
heard,
yeah.
haven't heard what the score is there. And then Coach Davidson and his cross-country team, always a strong group, and they are also doing very, very well this fall. So good fall season of sports here for St. Clair.
And this week is parent-teacher conferences. I don't miss that at all. All right, live action. 2nd down. Back to pass, Bjornsson. The receiver out there overthrows and picked off over there in the far sideline by Brendan Marino.
What a good play by Marino, and boy, he's had a game himself.
Yes, he has.
Watch the replay on this. This is a diving interception, slightly overthrown, and Marino goes airborne and makes the play. And he's excited. That's a great play by Brendan, and turns the ball over.
Saints take over. 1st and 10 from their own 11-yard line. See if they can march it down 89 yards and score.
And not an easy play to make.
No.
It's a little chilly, late in the game. Very nicely done.
See if they go to him first play here.
He's split wide here towards our side.
Back to pass. Throws out there for 10 for Davidson. Got it. He juggled and pulled it down finally. Down to the 30, up to the 33-yard line, where the Saints have a 1st down.
Slightly underthrown. They call that the back shoulder pass. I think Augusta had a little trouble getting the ball out. It might have even been tipped. And Ben made a great adjustment to the ball there in the air. Came back and found it and caught it.
Checking in for the Saints, Jake Ambrose. Get some offensive work here tonight.
Saints might have a little bit of momentum going here.
They might have. See if they can tilt the field in their favor.
Under 10 minutes.
Hand off to Parslow. Gets that line and goes down. Maybe a 10-inch gain. I don't know. When's much.
Not a lot there at that time, yeah. Defensive line for North was pretty strong.
They're going to give him a half a yard. Second down, about 9.5 to go.
There's some pretty good players up front for Grosse Pte. We've called number 77. That's Darevon Pope 2 or 3 times. And 6'2", 225. Good size for a high school football player.
Yeah, good student body, flank to the right. Keeper by Augusta. Gets out around the 37-yard line. Pick up about 3. Get a third down. There's your buddy.
Pope again with the
Davion
play.
Pope. Was that Darevon?
Darevon Pope.
Darevon Pope.
Good defensive end. You want to be able to set the edge, and he did that very well that play.
Third down and 6. Back to pass. Got Davidson out there. Oh, and out of his hands.
Good effort. Very, very good effort that time. Try to go over the top of the defensive player.
Kind of looked like Calvin Johnson trying to go up there, pulling down. Check the replay out. You can see that.
Tell him not to run. Tell him not to run.
Comes back again for the football. Number 28 was in defense there, Trent LaCroix, but Davison went up and tried to catch it at the apex and couldn't quite bring it down.
Bring up 4th down. Lining up to punt. Cameron Parslow. Low snap. Gets kick away. Wobbly kick. St. Clair bounce inside the 25, about the 20, or
About the
35. Check about the 31-yard line we're going to mark it. 32-yard line, where Grosse Pte will take over 1st and 10 with 8:02 remaining here in the 4th quarter. They're on top, 14-7.
All right. Probably the time for St. Clair to stop them. Don't want them to run a long drive and use up a lot of the time left on the clock. 8 minutes left. Saints need to stop here and get the ball back and drive for another TD.
All right, here we go, 1st and 10. Back in the shotgun is Bjornsson.
With Greer next to him.
Gives it a Gear. Got a flag.
I think they've got it again.
Nice run's going to be brought back. Marino's in there on the tackle again, but there'll be a hold against Grosse Pte. Going to back him up.
And it looks like what they're getting is the player that's going out and trying to block our linebacker out there, and must be reaching for him and calling the hold.
On the hold. Can't do that. Marked at the 21-yard line. Still 1st down. 1st down and 21 yards to go. Got to get out to the 42.
Good start for St. Clair here. Now it's got to hold him.
Turnover here would be nice.
Something reasonable here in the 1st down.
Greer, the ball carrier on the right side. Gets back out to the original line of scrimmage.
That's basically a wash. They had a 10-yard penalty, and he's straight back to 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. So it's 2nd and 10.
Bring up 2nd down.
After a while, having to keep on tackling that kid.
It's going to wear down.
Does wear you down, no question about it.
I'm tired just watching it. All right, Bjornsson under center. Marking the signals.
Oh, that's going to be
Mazzola
procedure.
jumps. It's the second time tonight. Back him up 5. So still second down with 15 to go. You got the 22-yard line. Check that, 27-yard line.
Saints need to make a play here. Make it a long, 3rd and long.
Bjornsson up under center.
Don't think they'll put it in the air. I think they're going to continue trying to pound it.
And
Yep.
pitch it to Greer. He's going to go left side this time. Bounces it outside.
Nice play.
Nice job there. Still on his feet. I mean, just short of that first down. A nice job by LaTorres Greer. You can check this replay out.
So watch what he does here. This is really good running. He sets up the block beautifully, dips in, and then slides outside, gets a great block from number 4, the fullback.
Jordan.
And just, that was a good job by the running back setting up that block, because if you're the blocker, you got that running back, it makes a change of direction like that. It puts the defensive player at a disadvantage, and Jordan knocked him over and made a great run.
3rd and 1. Number 41. Bjornsson calling the signals. Gives it to Greer. He's got a first down and more. Out to the 48-yard line, first down.
Aguila with the tackle, but again, that hurts, Bob, because we had backed up 1st and 20 and then 2nd and 15 and 2 runs, and it's a first down.
Yep. And Grosse Pointe's capable of doing that every time, unless they shoot themselves in the foot with a penalty.
Yep.
Which they've done on several occasions tonight. Pitch to Greer, going right side.
Again, they got numbers out there.
Breaks 3 tackles and come back to left side. He could go all the way. He's got the speed. Got one man to beat.
He's out of gas. Oh, what's this?
That was A.J. Aguila. Check this replay out here. You see him bouncing off the tackles. On
This
the
is
far side.
reminiscent of the run that Riley had. And one of the things people don't realize, when you run that hard, that far, and then cut it all the way across the field, it's a long run.
It is.
You're tired by the end of it. And there was a refrigerator dropped on his back right about the 15-yard line, and he was not going much further.
And we got a flag on the play. They're going to call St. Clair for a little push out of bounds there. Personal foul. No. Personal foul against
Didn't see
Grosse
that.
Pointe,
Don't know what
yeah.
happened.
They're going to back him up. But he's been after the play. Or was it?
I just don't know. Not sure what the call was, and don't know. We saw a sign for a personal foul, but I don't know. Personal foul. It's one of the times we could use the referee with a mic.
Yeah.
Just not sure what happened there.
Well, that is Mike. The down markers don't make sense over there.
Yeah, I'm not sure how. 1st and 1.
Butler was the ball carrier on that one.
Nice run by number 9, Michael Butler.
Butler on the carry. Knocked out of bounds by Marino.
Marco Butler. We're being told.
All right, ball's going to be on the 32-yard line for a first down. Clock is stopped with 5:06 to go here in the 4th quarter. Close contest here, very close. Saints defense needs to come up with a big stop here, or a takeaway or something.
Grosse Pointe's had the ball for about 4 minutes and kind of meandered back and forth across the field with penalties, but they kept possession.
Here's Greer. Oh, hit from behind there by
Drew Fleury.
Drew Fleury. You see this on the replay. Drew just kind of jumped up there and bit him in the back. Get him, Drew. Right there.
It's actually a really good play by number 70, Davey. Wes Davey came in, blew up the block, and then when Greer had to change direction, Fleury was there to clean it up. Give credit to the defensive lineman there as Fleury and Davey played very well together there.
And we've called Davies' number a lot this whole season. He's had a great season, too. We've got to give him some credit.
They're digging deep now. It's been St. Clair offense, or St. Clair defense, been on the field probably 60-70% of the time tonight, and there's a lot of plays.
Here's Greer trying to cut it up.
Nice tackle that time. I think by Darian Rutledge.
Third down.
Those seniors up front doing a good job for St. Clair. They're down about 5.
So Billy D says on the scoreboard there, 3rd and 5. Clock is moving with 3:50 to go. We got an equipment repair there with Drew Fleury. Got to get a stocking cap on there.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm sure Grosse Pointe North is in 2-down territory here.
Oh,
They'll go
definitely.
on 4th if they don't get it here, but need to stop them.
Here's Bjornson calling those signals. Pitch to Greer. No, check that. It's number 9. First down. Butler gets out of bounds on the far side over there.
Markel Butler.
Check this replay.
Just good speed there. Got the angle and just...
Got the fresh legs. He's out there moving.
Good point, Bob. They've substituted for number 99, and number 9, Butler, has come in and done a nice job. Got a couple first down runs for him.
So it's 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Bjornson with the signals. Saints almost jumped. Here's the pitch back to Butler again. Left side. Hits it hard. Down to the 10-yard line. Nice job by Markel Butler.
And that was number 11, Cameron Parsley, with a good hit. But positive yards again.
Butler's listed at 5'10", 160 pounds. He's also a senior. 2nd down and about 6 to go for a first. Clock is the enemy for the Saints right now.
Under 3 minutes.
Here goes Butler again, right side. Fights his way forward.
Winston
Sinclair's calling a timeout.
Sam Winston made a nice play there. Knocked down Butler going past him.
Saints have 2 timeouts left, so does Grosse Pointe. But they have the clock on their side. Take a chance to take a little time to read about the cheerleaders. Junior Alexandria Lant. Senior Amber Cleese. Dana Click is a junior. Alana DeMar is a junior. Jordan Gillis a senior. Sarah Hamay, a sophomore, exchange student. Marley Kammer, a junior. Maya Licavoli, 10th grader. Annalise Merchant, a 12th grader. Elisha Myers, 11th grade. Kylie Percha, 10th grader. Sarah Rand in the 11th grade. Molly Rubo, also junior. Jessica Ryan, a junior. Allison Shunk, a junior. Hannah Tucker, a junior. And Mackenzie Van Kerberg, a senior. They are coached by Chris Nesbitt and Casey Verbecki. I remember when Casey Verbecki was my 6th grade class a long time ago. Does that mean I'm getting old?
No comment.
Yeah. Well, we're going to get back here to live action. We've lost our sound again. I don't know what's going on here. Tap it and it works. Tap it and it works. We got to put more quarters in that slot. Keep the meter fed.
use a hammer. If it doesn't work, use a bigger hammer.
All right, 3rd down and 4 from the 8-yard line.
Greer is back in now.
Bjorn Bjornsson calling those signals. Got a full house backfield. Greer's got the ball. Down to the 5.
That's a little bit short.
And we have another timeout on the field. Called by St. Clair. That's the second. They've got 1 left.
And that's smart because you can control the time and the clock when you're on offense. Can't do so when you're on defense.
It's the only way you can control right here is call timeout if you have them left.
So
Now,
fourth down, and it looks to be about 2. This is basically the ball game.
ball game right here.
If you wanted to be cute, you could fake the pitch to Greer, and I bet there'd be someone wide open because Saints are going to sell out to stop that big running back.
I would think so, yes.
But on the other hand, give it to your horse, too.
Go with who brung you to the dance, eh? All right, it's been a great season. Been a long season. Comes down to the final 2.5 minutes of the contest here for the Saints.
And a really good game by the Saints, in a game where, honestly, they don't have the motivation except to play a good game, and they've done that.
They've done that.
Give credit to the coaching staff and, again, to the kids. They've been up for this game, and Grosse Pte North with a lot of motivation. This has not been easy for them.
No, it hasn't. And they need this game to have a chance at the playoffs. All right, Bjornsson calls that signal. There's Greer, ball carrier. He's hit.
I don't know that he got it.
Might be short.
It's
We'll
really,
see.
really hard to tell from where we are. It looks like he's marked just either on or short of the 5, and it looks like he's got to get beyond the 5. That's a first
St. Clair's
down
ball.
for St. Clair as they stop
They
him.
stop him. Well, they've got 2 minutes and 27 seconds to go 95 yards.
And 95 yards. Right, if you have a 95-yard play, this is the time to try it.
Yeah. Well, they could break it in 2 plays. Yeah. All right, here we go. Augusta calling the signals. Pitches back to Marino. He's going to throw it. Goes it back to Augusta. There he goes. Nice call. Out of bounds. There's one.
This is the classic throwback to the throwback to the quarterback. The quarterback flipped it back to, I believe it was Brendan Marino, and Marino threw a very nice pass out to Augusta.
I thought it was Dan Marino throwing that ball over there. No, he's
Augusta
retired.
caught it in stride, and gives us a lot of breathing room, almost a 20-yard gain out to the 22-yard line.
All right, lined up again, first down.
All right, this is one of the spread formations.
Student body right, rolling back is Augusta.
Can he
Looking for Davidson. Throws it out there. It's going to be picked off by Butler, and we got a flag. Davidson still fighting for the football. Let's see what the call is. Let's see it. You can see Augusta back to pass, throws it out there, airs it out. I'm not sure
Number
what the
9,
call is.
Butler, actually intercepted that ball for Grosse Pte North.
Got pass
But
interference
there's gonna be pass
against Grosse
interference
Pte North.
on Grosse Pte North.
They're gonna get the ball back.
That's always a danger when you have that underthrown pass, is that the defensive player will run into the receiver. And I think that's what happened.
Yep. Pass interference against Grosse Pte. Going to mark him off. Out to the 37-yard line. Saints ball, 1st and 10.
Unlike
2:11 to go in the quarter.
pros, that is not a spot foul
Not a spot
in high
foul.
school. You take 15 yards from the line of scrimmage. 2:11 left.
Augusta calling those signals. High formation. Back to pass. Throws it out there again. This time Now it's incomplete.
Incomplete.
Incomplete. In and out of the hands of Butler. Saints are still alive.
Looked like his own man hit him that time. Let's see. And Grosse Pte North is going back into a prevent defense. See how deep their two players are. And 21 and 9 came together right there and probably hurt themselves a bit that time.
A bit. Second down and 10 from the 37. Clock is stopped. 2:04 to go.
Saints still have time. They don't have to go really deep. Might be time. You can see how far back the two safeties are playing here. They're almost 15, 20 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, and it's going to be hard to get it over their heads. Nice catch.
Caught by Ben Davidson.
Really nice catch.
Market it shy of the first down. Maybe half a yard. You see the replay. You see Ben comes back and picks that ball right out of the air.
Good throw and a good play. That was a tightly guarded play as 9 Butler again was right there, and it takes a lot of concentration to be able to bring that ball in like that.
Clock is moving.
It wasn't a first down. 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1. Augusta again rolls to right. Going to be captured back there and dragged down for a sack. 73. Pelton Schneider, the Norseman.
Huge play by Schneider that time.
Saints use their final timeout.
Lost about 7 yards, and this is going to be it. 4th down, about 7.
Could be the final play for the Saints of the season. They got to get that first down to keep alive here.
We talked about the offensive line, Bob, and just to mention again, 54 Spencer Borhoff, 75 David Zielinski, 65 Tyler Yonich, number 77 Darian Rutledge, and 70 Wes Davey. Great job tonight, all season long, really. I know Riley Gleason will say a lot of what he gained this year is due to that great offensive line. I believe they're all seniors, and that's going to be a tough group to replace.
All right, here we go. 4th down. And the game on the line. Back to pass Augusta. We'll keep it and run. He's going to be stopped at the 44-yard line, short of that first down, so Grosse Pte will take over. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line of St. Clair.
Just didn't have enough people open, tried to break it up the middle, but just not enough room there, and Grosse Pte will take over on downs.
Minute 18 to go here in the game.
And without any timeouts left for St. Clair, this could be the victory formation.
It could be. Take a knee, and that's all she wrote. Grosse Pte will move to 5 and 4. Saints will drop to 3 and 6 to end the season. I've not heard if Marine City was on top anywhere. And who'd they play tonight?
They were playing Cousino, I believe.
Okay. Got some tired Saints out there.
Yeah. As I say, the defense has probably been on the field 70% of the time tonight. And that's makes it difficult. Darian Rutledge coming off the field for the last time. 82 Aguila comes off as well.
Yep.
Nope, they took a little bit too much time.
Too much time. Back them up 5 yards. We'll try it again. What, our spotters are leaving us? What is this?
Want to beat the traffic.
I guess. That's what happens when you're special like that. You have to have your own driver, right?
That's correct. North took a little bit too much time. Not sure exactly why, but they did. And now go to the victory formation. This will be a kneel down.
That's one.
Probably one more play after this will do it.
So we want to thank our sponsors for the season and our camera crew for the season, the replay officials, the guys in the booth, and of course our executive director, Paul Dingerman. Our good buddy Kenny Young has been out there doing all kinds of work. He can run the camera tonight. A little bit warmer, Kenny, than it was last year, 2 years ago in the playoffs.
The one at Goodrich.
Yeah. Oh, baby. Was it
Tad
cold?
chilly that day.
Just a bit. I mean, when you walk up the bleachers and there's ice all over the steps, you know there's something wrong. That's going to be it.
Good game tonight.
Good game.
Grosse Pte came in. 99 Greer is a very, very good player. Showed it this evening. Saints, though, I think had a lot to be proud of. Played a very tough team and played them even. A couple of breaks here or there, and it could have been a different story.
So with 18 seconds to go, that's going to be it. We're going to wrap it up. We've been watching high school football action game of the week for the season here on CTV. John, it's been fun working with you once again.
Absolutely.
We thank you. And we look forward to watching, hopefully, Marine City in the playoffs with Jerry and Craig. So check your local listings and see what's going on. And so for all the crew and for John and our defective PA system here, we'll sign it off and say thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great winter season. Come back and watch basketball, and we'll see you next year. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
This CTV sports presentation has been brought to you by St. Clair Chevy, Buick, GMC, We Care. By Murphy Inn Restaurant and Hotel in St. Clair. By Ackett Soups in Adair and Marine City. North Star Bank guiding the way. By St. Clair Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, We Care. By Neiman's Family Market. By St. Clair's Ace Hardware. And by CTV Community TV in Marine City and St. Clair.